Hello, welcome back. Are you guys ready for some cards? Let's see if I can get rid of this right here. There we go. Pure Soul, hello, welcome. Just getting set up. How was your evening? I forget if you're in a different, I can't remember what country you're from. So maybe I should say, how's your day been? You are first. And you can pick your oracle as well. Like I said, I'm just getting things set up. So give me a few moments. We'll get this party started. Aniket, hello. Look at you, number 2. How are you? All right. Making sure I don't kick you guys around. Perfect. We should be good. Pull you guys up over here.
No annoying ads.
No annoying volume.
No Wi-Fi.
Sorry about that. And I have stuff falling over here. Go from top chat to live chat. I am good, Aniket. How are you? What just happened? Oh, all right, here we go. Typing in the chat, making sure it works perfectly. And my email address. There, we'll highlight it. Whoops. It didn't pin. There it is. All right, we're ready to get this party started, I believe. I'm going to be using the Egyptian Tarot deck again. My friends, if you want the Rider Tarot deck, just let me know. It is available to use. Pure Soul, you can use any one you want. Is the weather getting better? Well, my friend, we're not getting snow at the moment. We're getting a lot of rain. So most of the snow is gone. And we now have mud. Sandy, hello, welcome. You are number 3. And how are you, my friend? All right, let's go ahead and get this party started. I am in the United States. In New York, actually. I can't remember where. Are you from India, Harpreet? Oh, it was cold. Oh, okay, got ya. 1, 2. We need one more for Pure Soul. There it is. And Pure Soul, have you chosen an oracle yet? Perfect. Thank you. North India. So, Aniket, if Harpreet is North India, what part are you from? West Coast. Cheryl, hello, welcome. Thank you for tuning in from Australia. I am Stephanie Renee. Welcome, my friend. I think I have a card that flipped. I do. All right. You have 2. All right, let's get you guys added to the list. First, we have Cheryl from Australia on the list. I used to have a best friend named Cheryl growing up in school. I am Stephanie. So I'll just write Stephanie. Stephanie Irene. Why did I say Irene? Oh my gosh. That's my daughter's middle name. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, Stephanie. Irene is my daughter's middle name. It's Renee. Oopsies. Now I'm kicking you guys. So I'm calling you different names. I'm calling you names and now I'm kicking you. All right. So I think I have everybody on the list. Let's continue with Pure Souls reading. Now, I'm going to mention it multiple times throughout the reading, so I'm going to sound like a broken record, but past, present, future, anything extra is important, and I will put them this way over here. Past, present, future. Pure Soul, the first card you have is the 7 of Swords. And note how the Egyptian Tarot have the keywords on the top. Swords is our Swords is fighting, arguing, and discontent suit, whether it's with another person or inner. This is a warning card. It represents trespassing or the stealing of ideas. Now, this could be you or someone else. So be careful. Most likely, this is happening to you. Be careful of sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? And be careful of being too trusting when it comes to work, home, or school, whichever one pertains to you. Your ideas may be passed off as their own. So you've been warned. 7s on the 1 through 10 scale is a call to reorganize. Past. In your present position, you have the Princess of Swords. Princess generally represents a younger woman or the attitude of a younger woman. Court cards, which a princess is a court card, can represent physical appearance as well. The swords represents a darker haired younger woman or person with a younger woman's attitude. The Princess of Swords says, withdraw, get some air, choose your words wisely, for they are sharp, and they can make or break a difficult situation. Again, this is the situation you're in right at the moment. It also wants you to know that the Princess of Swords is also the sword of criticism, and it has 2 edges. The judgment of others and your judgment of yourself. Swords represent something happening fast, weeks. Wands in your future position. Wands is positive. It's yes. It can represent energy, action, will, and business matters. Again, positive, yes. Wands represent something happening fast, days. I said swords was fast, but weeks. This is sooner. The Three of Swords says, if you're new to the channel, this is what I'm reading. I'm kicking you again. This is what I'm reading from. Let's get you back in proper position here so you see all the cards. The Three of Wands is an advancement card. It represents new horizons and promises. On the 1 through 10 scale, 1 being the start, 10 being the completion of a cycle, this is an activating card. So, Harpreet, you must be active. You can't just sit there and wait for this advancement and promises and new horizons to come to you. Your oracle, you have 2 of them. The first one you have is Peaks of Joy reversed. This card says, do you rely too heavily on material achievements when you assess how happy you are? Oops, have I missed anybody? Lunar Vibes, hello, welcome. Daniel, hello, welcome. I am good. How are you guys? And when I say guys, I mean everybody in general, not just men, you know, everybody. I almost got beat up in Texas because of that when I was a little kid. Yep. So I don't mean to call everybody guys as in you're all men. Nope. It's just a general term. Lunar Vibes. Number 6. Daniel, number 7. All right. Peaks of Joy. Those material achievements. Perhaps you say, I'll be happy when I meet the right lover, or I make the right amount of money, or I reach my ideal weight. Whatever it is, why wait to arrive at that perfect destination before allowing yourself to experience sheer delight? This is a day for joy. So take a walk, listen to the songbirds, scratch a kitty's head. That's what it is. It literally says, scratch a kitty's head. The thing is, be alive, be grateful, and know that happiness is an inside job. You also have the Mountain card. And this is important because a lot of us do this. Sometimes you come across an insurmountable object, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. This card says, don't climb and chisel away at it. The right way is to be like the rivers and flow around this obstacle naturally. You'll move past this obstacle fairly quick if you choose the easy way around. This is the time to adapt to your circumstances. My friend, if you do decide to climb, remember, 1 step at a time, opting for the next right action. Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that. Aniket, you are next. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. Don't forget, I will also put links for all the cards if you are interested in purchasing them. The Lunar Prince, hello, welcome. Those of you who are new, the Lunar Prince is also Jimmy. All right, so let's give Aniket wisdom and a mermaid. You can choose one more deck. Choose one more deck. We'll choose a card from each one, Aniket. Lizzie, hello. Welcome. Lizzie, you are number 8. Divinely unique. Oh my gosh, I love your name. Welcome. All right, you got it. 1. Let me get everybody on here. Whoops. I totally forgot how to spell divinely. Fifi. Number 10. All right, so, oops, don't shuffle the book. Oh, Jimmy. Jimmy, you're not staying? You are staying. Bob, hello. Okay, Jimmy, I won't. Bob, I will add you to the list. You'll be number 11. Let me get this card for Aniket. Oh my gosh, I can't reach. Oh, there they are. Bob says, I'm number 11. What? At least you made it on the list, my friend. Sometimes it's difficult, but if you want to be next, I'll take this opportunity to mention, if you don't want to wait in line, a super chat will get you next in line immediately. Now, I'm not asking for your life savings. The minimal amount will get you next in line. Aw, Sebastian. I like the name Sebastian. That's cool. My kids have a friend. They did growing up in school. His name was Sebastian. All right, Aniket, the first card you have is Transformation. Hopefully you guys can see these. It says Moline brings awareness and light to consciousness and understanding of one's higher purpose. Amethyst, oh, we have had this one. Amethyst aids in transformation. It says sometimes a change of habit is enough. Other times, only a complete transformation will do. Oh yeah, no fooling. Like our workouts, my favorite thing to say is I'm not a professional fitness anything. I like food. I'm not sure what the minimal amount is, Bob. But really, if you can send 50 cents, if that's minimal, it truly will get you next in line. I promise. But I don't know what the number is. Other times only a complete transformation will do. It is a time to gain fuller understanding of your soul's purpose, and that will require transformation, a rearranging of your worldview and practices that bring your actions in line with your ideals. Reach for and embrace your highest vision of yourself. This card says, I seek transformation. I have a higher vision for myself and move toward it step by step. I release my old self and embrace who I am becoming. Thank you, Stephanie. I never remember that. I never remember. The next card you have, Aniket, is awareness. Because Aniket has mentioned it before, too. Or somebody has. So, in short, what I'm trying to say is I have a great memory. It's just short. It says, use your intuition to become more aware of what's going on around you at this time. It could also be time to look underneath the rock. When you become more aware, you tend to notice things you may otherwise not have seen. This can also help you to foresee any potential challenges in life, thereby enabling you to take action to avert certain circumstances. And you have the yin yang. This used to be my favorite sign, emblem. I still love it. This card says contemplate the yin yang symbol. Close your eyes and meditate on the feeling of your energies being balanced and harmonious once again. Call in whichever you feel you need more of and wear a yin yang symbol as a pendant for an even stronger connection to the balance and harmony it depicts. Strive for harmony and balance in your inner and outer life through change, reflection, and growth. And remember, this is just like the maybe it's the Hierophant. The one, I can't remember the card, but it's all about balance and judgment. Some people say this is dark and this is light, day, and all light has a little bit of darkness and all dark has a little bit of light. Some people say this is good and evil. All evil has a little good and all good has a little evil. It's all about balance and judgment. This is a beautiful card. Snap. I'm so sorry. I keep booting you guys around. You're gonna think you're on a carousel ride here in a moment. Matthew, hello, welcome. Number 12. You don't have two T's. That would be ridiculous, huh? All right, you guys, don't even listen to what I just said. Let me catch up on the chat. All right, Bob, you're down here at number 11. I'm here until like 5 minutes to 12, and it's 10:22 right now. So if you have time, come on back. We'd love to see you. Sandy, it is your turn. After Sandy is Cheryl. All right, so you can choose your oracle. Jimmy, have a wonderful day. Thank you for hanging out and being here. Oops, don't kick the camera. Jimmy says, nope, not a chance. Grandma set me straight. Sandy, you can choose any one you want, and if not, I'll just choose one for you. Just let me know. I'll go ahead and start with your reading. Four of discs or pentacles, however you see it, is our speculate to accumulate suit. Represents the winter time. It's a no. It represents something happening slow as possible. Years. This card is, so if you have questions, no. This card represents selfishness, but for a reason. The reason is material security and financial stability. You may have been, people may see you as Let me explain. People may say that you have a desire to control resources. It indicates greed, stubbornness, and possessiveness. But again, for a reason. Your reason being is your material security and your financial stability. More important, this card says no uncalculated risks. You have the Three of Discs. This card represents apprenticeship or cooperation. So if the beginning of something. If you're putting applications in for maybe college, a place to move, or a job, the appearance of this card is a good indication you'll be chosen. So remember, apprentice and cooperation. The next card you have is Major Arcana at. This card represents victory. Notice the direction is facing your future. So it's in the deck I generally use it. It's the Chariot. So victory, finally forward movement. I have more on the Chariot. So victory, forward movement, whatever it is, just do it and go. Once you know the direction you're going, don't stop. You must be fast to achieve this success as well. There's no going back once you are on your way. The momentum will carry you to victory. Again, take the road less traveled. And don't take no for an answer. Keep going. All right, am I missing anybody on the list? Oh, let me scroll back up real quick. All right, Divinely Unique. You're number 9, so you've got plenty of time. Hector, hello. They should never have tried to sacrifice you. I agree, my friend. Ashwin, hello. Absolutely. You're number 13. Don't forget a super chat. I'll get you next in line immediately. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. I was like, I lost it. Who have we got here? Hector, if you want to be put on the list, let me know. You would be the star. The number 1 star. Sandy, you also have 2 of disc. Take note of all these speculate to accumulate cards you have. Every single one of them. 2 of discs. Let me find the right page. 2 of discs represents balance, dedication, adaptability. For everything you do, make sure somebody does something as well. So keep a balance. 2 on the 1 through 10 scale is a call to organize as well. And I will, as a master... All right, hold on. I got to scroll back up. Oops. Hector's going to remove the government. As a master manifester. You view Hector as a female? All right, I'm going to give Sandy a mermaid. And Cheryl is next. Yeah, I did not visualize Hector as a male. I mean, as a female. I visualized Hector as male. Now, we do have somebody who we have an Andrea that uses a Hector name. Your oracle for the day is contemplation, Sandy. This card says, contemplate your current situation and allow your thoughts and feelings to flow. Use your mind in conjunction with your heart and think things through before making decisions. One of my oldest decks. Cheryl, you are next. I'm going to take a coffee break real quick. How would Jen feel if I reach out? Okay, Matthew, thank you. Melissa, hello. Welcome. All right. Cheryl, you are next. Cheryl, you can choose whichever oracle deck you would like. And if it doesn't matter to you, then I'll just choose whichever one draws my attention. Melissa, did I say how the heck are ya? Thank you. Thank you, Cheryl. Oops. After Cheryl is Stephanie Renee. So I don't, tarot cards have a reverse and an upright meaning. A lot of readers do not read reverse meanings. I will give you a reverse meaning if that's what you want. It gets so confusing for people that I just don't do it. But if you are knowledgeable with the cards and you notice it's reversed, and you take note of it, just remember that whatever the meaning of the card is, reversed means it's the absolute opposite. That's what reversed means. So if one card says you're going to receive good news, but it's reversed, then it probably means you're going to receive bad news. So it's the exact opposite. I don't do it to you guys because so many people dislike it and it gets confusing. First card we have for you, Cheryl, is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. Cups is our emotion suit. I have to move these out of my way. Emotion suit. It's a positive suit. It's a yes suit. And it also represents something happening slow, but months. Not years, months. The Four of Cups represents self-pity and that you're becoming a little self-obsessed. It says you need to get out more. Like literally get out more. You may be a very structured and scheduled person. This card represents routine and being in a rut. It's boredom. So you need to get out more. Also, it can represent a missed opportunity. So look back to see if there's an opportunity that you missed. But don't take so long deliberating over this opportunity that you miss out on it. The next card you have is the Princess of Cups. Princess, appearance-wise, Cups represents a light or fair-haired female. generally a younger woman or the attitude of a younger woman. The Princess of Cups says to enjoy life, make the most of living your life to the fullest. You need to get out more. Make the most of living your life to the fullest. And oops, I just lost my page. Live like there's no tomorrow. This is what I'm reading from if you guys are new. And savor being the center of attention. The next card you have is the Ten of Wands. On the 1 through 10 cycle, 10s represent the completion. This is in your present position. My gosh, past, present, future. The completion of a cycle. So congratulations on being able to start something new. The Ten of Wands represents that you have shouldered too much, whether it's responsibilities or burdens. And it's time to pass some of it on. Hector, where'd you say you're from? I'm in New York. Can't remember where Hector said he's from. Ten of Wands. So because of passing some of these responsibilities on, you will reap great rewards, gains, fortune, success. You don't pass some of it on. In a standard deck, you would see the Ten of Wands carrying all 10 wands bundled nice, neat, easy to carry. Everything's facing the same direction. Nice, neat, and organized to pass on to somebody else. I am from Orion's Belt. Marcia, hello, welcome. I just figured I was going to let Hector go because it helps the algorithm. The more he comments, the more anybody comments, the more it helps. Important card you have is the Nine of Discs. Remember, it's the speculate to accumulate suit. This card represents security. Sunil, hello, welcome. It's like the alien. That's good. All right, that's good. The one in the little kitty cat's collar. Am I remembering that right? Nine of Wands, security, plenty in all things. You want for nothing. You're content. You're secure. But security comes with a price. There is a lack of thrill and risk. Also, it might represent money donation from a sponsor. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Ooh, Sunil, that sounds yummy. Your oracle for the day, Cheryl, is innocence. Focus on innocence as you navigate through the current situation. The purity of your innocent heart will guide and protect you through challenging times. It says if you're caught up in a legal battle or a court case at the time this card appears, your innocence is highly likely to be revealed and upheld as long as you hold on to integrity and honesty. Stephanie, you are next. Yogurt rice. Oh my gosh, it sounds amazing. I'm Grandma. Hector. Everybody calls me Grandma. I agree with that. Well said. Well said, Marcia. Actually, we don't even have Marcia on the list yet, do we? Stephanie? You can choose your oracle, my friend. Cheryl, you're welcome. Lunar vibes, you are after Stephanie. Isaiah 9:6. Oh my gosh, I wish I had my Bible right here. I would look it up real quick. Oh, good for you, Cheryl. Good for you. Keep walking the path of truth, my friend. When you walk the path of truth, you never have to remember anything you said, did, or anything like that, because it's the truth. Stephanie, you can choose whichever oracle you want. I will go ahead and start your reading. The first card you have is the Prince of Wands. It's a court card, so it can represent appearance, which represents light or fair-haired, younger man, generally, or it can represent an active and enduring situation. Note the direction he's facing. The Prince of Wands... Stephanie, the Prince of Wands is a corresponding card, and it represents that everybody will benefit as long as this person is sincere with heart. The thing about this person is, first of all, what attracted you to this person is that they're very enthusiastic, fun, bubbly. They have a lot of great ideas, but they must be in charge. They must tell everybody they are in charge. They get carried away. They lose interest, and they are not a team player. And the person tends to be self-employed. Note the direction this past card is facing. This is from your past. You have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is our fighting, arguing, and discontent suit, whether it's with somebody else or ourself. So Stephanie, you can choose whichever oracle deck you would like to use. This card represents that you are your own worst enemy. You're facing maybe some indecision or some inner conflict, but you are definitely facing a tough choice. This is what's going on right now. Twos on the 1 through 10 is an organizing card. The next card you have is in your future, the 8 of discs. Remember, discs is our speculate to accumulate. 8 represents the journeyman. 3 that we had earlier was the apprentice. 8 is the journeyman. 10 is the master. This card represents working toward a goal or studying toward a goal. Keep going with this path, whatever it is you're doing, training or studying. It's been a long, hard road with lots of time and money. The skills you have acquired will serve you well. You have good grounding, and you will be rewarded well for your talents. Working toward a goal. And I'm going to give you a map card. So I'm just going to allow the swear word because we are an 18 and over channel, adult only channel. Marsha, I was watching your video this morning, but I had to pause it. I can't wait to get into, I can't wait to get into it. The first thing I notice is, you guys are going to get something to eat. All right, Stephanie. Your oracle is the Golden Palace in the upright position. I don't know why I set it down. This card says, receiving this card indicates material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards. But, my friend, Things come and go, and knowing your true value leads to greater riches. Share the wealth. It says there is always enough. Really? Oh my gosh. I like the longer ones. So I can sit there with a whole cup of coffee and enjoy my whole cup of coffee. Hector said, somebody listen to me. I have spoken. I have spoken. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Lunar Vibes, you're next. I do, yes. I mean, again, Hector, just so you know, I am a grandma. I have 9 grandkids, 4 kids, and married. So they all watch it. All watch my, they're all subscribers. So please be respectable. But I thank you for being here. I like that part where what you just said, I am the mirror. All too often, we don't see what is actually in the mirror. I like that. All right, Lunar Vibes. You, my friend, already have 2 swords cards. Fighting, arguing, discontent suit. Whether with another person or yourself. Avery, hello. Welcome. Uh-oh, Avery. That's not good. You can choose your oracle, my friend. Where did I put that book? Oh, right here. I'm going to have a little bit of coffee real quick. Avery, would you like to be added to the list? The list is huge, my friend, but I can still add you. I'm trying to work. I'm on number 6. I'm trying to work my way as quickly as I can. Thank you. Good vibes on Aniket earning a paycheck soon, my friend. Soon. All the best vibes to you. Mermaids are a beautiful deck. And you have 2. All right. The first card you have. Make sure we're in line. Aniket, you're welcome, my friend. I only want the best for all of you. You know, for all my kids and grandkids. It's the way I feel about it. So, the first card you have is the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords represents the 9 steps of grieving. Now, remember, 9 on the 1 through 10 scale, 1 being the start of a cycle, 10 being the completion. 9 represents a resting phase. Again, it represents the 9 steps of grieving. Every sword represents a step a person must go through while grieving. You can't skip one, or sometimes people say, don't you think you know, it's time to move on? You can't rush through them either. Nobody can tell you enough is enough. Everybody grieves. Everybody grieves differently, but everybody grieves. Nobody is immune to it. So it can, a resting phase, you're almost there. It can represent the grieving phase from death, miscarriage, failure, despair, or deception. Everybody grieves differently and for different reasons. You have the 10 of Swords, which represents the completion of the cycle. It represents something happened that you least expected. It's betrayal. Maybe you feel like you were stabbed in the back. In the Rider Tarot deck, you literally see 10 swords coming out of the 10 of swords back with his face down in the dirt, which represents the completion of the cycle. Everything is now out in the open. Everything's been revealed. You now know everything, and it frees you up to start again or over. You now know the ground you are in when you're face down in it, but it's over. You have the 8 of Cups, which represents our emotions. The 8 is the this is the card of karma. This is the card of karma. Also represents that you have been on a plateau, but that there's finally forward movement and that change is needed. Change is needed for growth. It is very important that you avoid a state of stagnation. Again, it's karma, and it represents finally forward movement and change. You're important. You also have an important, there's a lot of fighting and arguing, whether with someone else or yourself. You have these 7 of Swords. This card is, it represents, it's a warning. Trespassing or the stealing of ideas. Note the keywords. So be careful of sharing delicate information with a third. Be careful of sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? And be careful of being too trusting. Work, school, or home, whatever pertains to you. Your ideas may be passed off as their own. So, lunar vibes, you have been warned. You have 2 cards, gratitude and hope. This card says, develop an attitude of gratitude and watch the world around you change for the better. Is your cup half empty or half full? You also have the hope card. Oh, shit, I'm throwing stuff. I didn't mean to say that. Crap. All right. Oops. Now I'm throwing you guys around. This card says, hold on to hope when things feel hopeless. Change your outlook to feeling hopeful. Trust in the magical flow of life and love. I should probably take these slippers off. Do you guys follow me on social media, aka Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, any of them? Everything I post gets shared on all of them. But one of the posts I put up today was, what is your footwork attire today? Must post a picture. Yeah, mine are slippers. Oh, you don't have Facebook, Marcia? You should. You should. Even if it's just to interact with me, we would have so much fun. You can earn money on it, too. Don't forget. I wear slippers all day, too. Until it starts to warm up. Lunar vibes, you are welcome. Daniel, you are next. Lizzie is after Daniel. You got slippers on. You guys can always post a picture in the community tab on YouTube. Are you? No way, Marcia. Do you really? That cracks me up. if I can be barefoot inside, I'm barefoot as much as possible. I just can't stand cold feet. All right, so this is for Daniel. Yeah, I can't stand to be cold. I'm going to give Daniel the enchanted maps. I love to go barefooted outside, but with my form inspector, there's no way I can walk barefooted in my yard. No way. Maybe out of her parameters. Steve, hello. Welcome. The spirits, my friend, today are in super good high spirits. Super good mood today. The first card we have is the Abyss, Major Arcana, also known as, it's a card of patience. It's also the Hanged Man card. Patience, waiting, delays, circumspection, wisdom, sacrifices. It says it represents that the decisions you have made have put you where you are. But it also wants you to know that there can be fun things, whether the situation is positive or negative. There can be fun things that keep you here for a good reason. It can also represent that you need to look at things from another perspective, or that things might be turned upside down. Sorry, I was checking out Steve's chat. Weather's nice in Chicago. We have rain. We have lots of rain. You have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is, it represents, it's a challenge card. It represents shame, guilt, loss, but something remains. Quite possibly 3 have been taken and 2 are left. It's an inheritance card from a father or patrimony. Patrimony is a male in your family. This card can represent a bitter marriage or frustration in marriage. 5 is a halfway point on the 1 through 10 scale, and it's a call for you to put boundaries in place. This is also a call for you to turn your back on past mistakes, which is probably where this shame and guilt is coming from. Remember, boundaries aren't walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. You have the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands represents that you are better protected than you think. Surround yourself with reliable support and draw upon your experiences to gain well-deserved territory. In the tarot other deck I use, you would see the 9 of Wands leaning on a wand, and the other 8 forming a protective boundary behind him. And the 9 of Wands himself would have a bandage around his head. You are better protected than you think. And surround yourself with people, just like I was saying, that protect you. Form that protective wall, even when you're not around, while you are in this resting phase. You have the Balancing Act as your oracle. This card says you are calm within no matter what, no matter the fluctuation of outer conditions. Sometimes it might feel like you're juggling a million things at one time. Now is the time to evaluate which areas of your life needs balance and then restore equilibrium. Choose harmony over discord, and great success will be yours. You'll find inner stability when you choose a balanced, focused, and level path. New and full, yes, Absolutely, that's exactly what it means, Aniket. I don't think we had a new, we did not have that moon. Lizzie. I don't know. I don't know what. Yesterday was the 17th. Aha, yes, Lunar New Year. That's what it is. Marcia says no pizza. How's that walking mat, Marcia? Oops, I got a card flipped up. I'm going to shuffle these for Lizzie, and you can choose your oracle, my friend. After Lizzie is Divinely Unique. $7:30 my time. 7:30 New York time. You're lucky you didn't show up today. It was a horrible workout today. It sucked. It was weight day. And day 13 of the chair challenge. Friday, we're done with the chair challenge. Oh, you guys remember how I was like, my husband's company is closing down, shutting down for a week at the end of February? Well, yep. He's working through shutdown. So I'll be here. I'm not a huge pizza fanatic. But you know what pizza I can never turn down, in all honesty? I cannot turn Pizza Hut pan deep dish supreme in the pan. Oh, they bring it out in the pan, sizzling to your table. Oh, supreme. Yep, you can't go wrong with that. Oh gosh, I wonder if my husband wants to go Pizza Hut tonight. Awesome, Marcia. I can't wait. And good for you. Aniket, 10K a day. Yeah, I agree. Covering up gets hard. They shut down a couple times a year. Yeah, probably maintenance. I really don't know why. Usually it's around the 4th of July. It will be around the 4th of July again, I'm sure. 4th of July. So this year it's more. It's the end of February, 4th of July, and between Christmas and New Year's, that time. All right, so Lizzie, the first card you have is the Princess of Wands. Remember, appearance-wise, this represents a light or fair-haired person, a younger woman generally, or somebody with the attitude of a younger woman. The Princess of Wands says, this card represents a successful completion, but a longer time frame. And an example I use, because Wands represents something approaching fast, days, but the appearance of her represents a longer time frame. So my example is, maybe you choose a career, longer time frame, successful, but you have to go to school first. You may hear something from school soon, representing a successful completion, longer. You have the Six of Cups. This card represents a leveling up. Something has just happened to take things to the next level. It represents childlike wishes, first feelings, first flutters, um, possibly the reunion of something, or the rekindle of something from the past. Now remember, it can be the rekindle of a career, a hobby, somewhere you used to vacation, a relationship, anything like that. The rekindle of something you had stopped and now want to start again. Present. You also have the Two of Discs. This is your balance, dedication, flexibility, adaptability card. For everything you do, Lizzie, make sure someone else does something as well. It's a keep a balance. It's also a call to organize. Your oracle for the day, insight. This card asks that you take time to examine your situation. Test out different strategies to gain wisdom. When you understand the relationship between all contributing factors, you'll be able to identify actions that yield little benefit or remove any obstacles that are in your way, and in turn, apply strategies that expedite success. Notice that the crow has figured out that as he drops rocks, the shrimp rises. Expedite success. The next card you have is exposed. This card speaks to the feelings that surface as a feeling of, as a result of feeling vulnerable. Are you comfortable putting yourself out there, Lizzie? Does facing criticism cause you to freeze up? What opportunities have you possibly missed because of fear of being seen? This card may also present itself as a call to examine your situation more carefully, as a piece of valuable information is becoming clearer. Something or someone may expose their flaws or weaknesses, and it may prove beneficial information for you in the future. Yes, Marsha, but we can totally still have pizza. Just we would just have to make it on something not quite so bready. Like, what do you call those things? Bum, bum, bum. Yepper, like taco shells. Soft-shelled taco shells, something like that. Divinely unique, it is your turn. Then you can put, like, bottom layer, fill it in with all your pizza stuff, and then put a top layer on it. Bobby, you are back. Oh my gosh, we're getting close to you. You're number 11 and we're on number 9. How was the other live stream? Lots of people and lots of information. I didn't mean to call you Bobby. I apologize. I meant Bob. Some people get offended. All right, we need one more card for Divinely Unique. One card. Oh, that's terrible. That's a terrible. No, that's a little cray-cray. Divinely Unique. I'm going to do crows for you. Tortillas. Thank you, Aniket. Tortilla shells. Tortilla. All right, so the first card you have, Divinely Unique, is the Major Arcana, the Priestess. This card represents change. It's a realignment. Um, Notice, so change you didn't realize. It's intuition, aka our gut feeling. Again, realign. And more important, the future is yet unrevealed. Positive, yes. You also have major arcana Neath. Note the direction Neath is facing toward the priestess. This card represents an emotional and physical balance. It's temperance, positive, yes. Change, again, to change. To go for it when the time is right, and only when the time is right. You'll know when the time is right. Again, emotional and physical balance. This stage needs to be handled carefully because it could easily spoil. Again, positive, yes. The next card you have is the Five of Swords. You made it back perfect time, divinely unique. I chose a crow for you, but you could totally choose whatever you want if you don't want the crow. You have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords represents, first of all, it says that you should hold your tongue and don't be provoked into an argument. Fives is halfway point, is a call for you to put boundaries in place. Remember, I know I sound like a broken record, but nobody really listens. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. So you let the right ones in and you keep the wrong ones out. It says there will never be a resolution to conflict as long as we put too much emphasis on being defensive. So be careful not to be paranoid and see treachery where there is none. But it also knows that you are capable of holding your own speech when others do provoke you. But don't be provoked. Important card that fell out, Major Arcana Nuit. This card represents the star. Positive, yes. It represents that you have a renewed feeling for being inspired, hope, light, visions, your spirituality. You have a optimistic outlook for the future. The appearance of this card might represent that you have a calling to the healing. So if that's the case, nursing, school, emergency personnel like, ambulance or, EMT, EMS. If that's the case, follow that. You can't go wrong. So again, positive, yes, a renewed inspiration. It wants you to know that prosperity comes from what you do best. And the next card you have is your oracle is anticipation. When there's a pattern, we begin to expect a particular outcome. This card brings hopes and butterflies in the belly because we expect something to happen that brings joy or satisfaction. There's only one warning. Be careful of any attachment held for the desired outcome. If what you receive falls short of expectations, your joy can transform into disappointment. The card says, what are you looking forward to at this moment? And how will you adjust if your expectations are not met? Fifi, you are next. Oh my gosh, I need some coffee. So, I am here Monday through Friday, 10 from 10 a.m. to noon, a couple minutes to noon. You can get on that list daily for a daily card pull, or you can email me for an in-depth 10 plus cards, a whole layout. And you can choose the subject of your reading as well. All right, so I apologize. I was totally distracted. Let's redo these. All right, Fifi, don't forget you can choose whichever oracle you want. One. Bob, you're next. We're on number 10. Good choice. Yes, absolutely. I always upload them. Divinely unique. And in my playlist, everything's categorized. I have thousands of videos uploaded. They're all categorized. So, yeah, it'll be in readings and also live in the header. Fifi, the first card you have is the 3 of Discs. Speculate to accumulate suit. Also represents the winter time. If you have a question, this is a no card. And it represents something happening slow. Years. It's an apprentice and cooperation card. Representing the start of something. 3 is closer to a 1 than 10 being the completion. So if you're putting applications in anywhere for a job, school, maybe a place to move, the appearance of this card indicates that you'll most likely be chosen. So again, apprentice and cooperation. You have the Princess of Swords. Appearance-wise, this can represent a darker-haired female. The appearance of the Princess card represents somebody younger or the attitude of a younger person. The Princess of Swords says, withdraw, get some air, choose your words wisely, for they are sharp, and they can make or break a difficult situation. This is in your present situation. Also, the Princess of Swords is the Sword of Criticism card, and it has 2 edges. The judgment of others and your judgment of yourself. You also have the King of Cups. Note the direction the King of Cups is looking toward your present situation. A king generally represents an older, mature man whose active influence is either entering or leaving one's life. I'm going to presume it's coming. I don't know. King of Cups. You know. The King of Cups is a dignity card. It says maintain your composure, set a good example, and be the person you would want supporting you. If you have a question about a man, the appearance of this card says that yes, and the man agrees with you and is agreeable with you. Cups, positive, yes. Represents something happening slow, months. Cups is also the summertime card. Suit. Oh yeah, your oracle, sorry. Your oracle for the day is observation. This card asks that you hold back from reacting. You see that the crow is watching the spider? It could easily just eat it, but it's holding back, watching, observing, learning. Hold back. Take time. Hold back from reacting. Oh, goodness gracious, woman, now you can't talk. Hold back from reacting and take some time to analyze the situation. There may be something of value that will only reveal itself if given the time. Now, it can also indicate that you'll be better served by being a spectator and staying out of a situation. You'll learn more from listening than from talking. You guys, oh my gosh. Bobby, it is your turn. Bob. Sorry, I apologize. Bob says, I'm sorry, I'm emotional. I lost my cat. I totally understand that. Losing the death of a fur baby is difficult. And like I said, we all grieve for different reasons. I am going to go grab my coffee. Bob, you can choose an oracle, my friend. I will be right back. Ye gads. I just kicked you guys. Okay. Back up. It is not an excuse. You're absolutely right. And Fifi, I apologize for those remarks. All right, Bob, are you ready? Correct. I agree. All right, Bob, are you ready? I don't want to I won't no, not a I'm sorry, I can't do that. Everybody is welcome. All right. Bob, are you ready, my friend? Let's see what we have the Toro has for you, Bob. Hector's here still. All right, so I'm going to pull these for Bob. I still haven't gotten an oracle from him yet. One, you have the Saket, Major Arcana. You have the Eight of Swords. And you have Neath. Do you know what oracle you'd like, Bob? I wished I had, Bob, I used to own a cat oracle deck. But, after a while, I sell them. You don't want to, all right, so no bad vibes, my friend. Everybody, like they say, we're all adults. We can all get along. There's no reason for arguing in discontent. Let's pick Earth Wisdom for Bob. One more good shuffle for Bob. We just need an oracle for Bob. Just one oracle. Rest. All right, let's get started. That's all right, my friend. If you didn't, once you've been here a few times, you get used to the decks and it's easier to pick. So the first card you have is Major Arcana Saket. This card represents justice. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. Take note of the direction Saket is facing. It says it is advisable to step back and be objective when making decisions. No knee-jerk reactions just to solve problems. I don't think this card represents that your cat disliked you at all. This is a positive and a yes card, looking toward the future, Bob. You have an Eight of Swords. This is what's going on right now. Past, present, future. This is what I'm reading out of, Bob, in case you're curious. I have my own little book. The Eight of Swords represents you are restricting yourself. It says, stop creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. You can cope. And it's because of these mental creations, you may, what is on there? You may experience feelings of failure, disappointment, embarrassment, frustration. And again, these are feelings because of what you're mentally creating. And because of these obstacles, this card can represent bad news on the horizon. So stop creating mental obstacles, my friend. You can cope. You have Major Arcana Neath. Take note of the direction Neath is facing as well. This card represents an emotional and physical balance. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents change. It also represents a Sagittarius. So change, Bob. Go for it. But only when the time is right. And you'll know when the time is right. This physical and emotional balance is it's a stage that needs to be handled carefully because it could spoil balance. We all know if the scale is tipped one way or the other, it is no longer balanced. It can easily spoil. The next card you have is Rest. These Earth Wisdom cards are becoming subscriber favorites. They're gonna, and will soon, a lot of these are gonna soon be up for auction on my eBay store. So if you're new, I am a reselling grandma, but I've been reading cards for, in March, 35 years. And so, yeah, I'll use them and then auction them off. So I'm a reselling grandma. If you're interested in the reselling portion of my channel and what I might have in my stores, I leave links in the description box of most all of my videos. I'm only human. I make mistakes. So Bob, it says chamomile allows relaxation, replenishes the mind, body, and spirit, and promotes sleep. Jade brings good fortune. It says when we are exhausted and worn out, nothing goes right. Bad luck, clumsiness haunts every step. Make sure you honor the needs of your body, your spirit, and your mind by allowing for ample rest. You'll be surprised how differently things look after a good night's sleep, and you will find good fortune is so much easier to find. It says, I value the gift of sleep, which provides rest for the body in mind and opportunities for the spirit. I make sufficient time for sleep. Bob says, I love naps. I love naps. We're never too old for a good nap. We all remember kindergarten. Matthew is next. Matthew wants to know how Jen will feel if he reaches out to her. They are beautiful cards. Melissa wants a mermaid. Oh, my mermaid. Oh my gosh. I totally forgot about that. So I will try to find a link for that, so you can purchase it. I've been adding links in my videos of almost everything that I could think of that you guys might be interested in, so that you can purchase them if you want. Bob, I'm so glad it resonates with you. And again, let me put my... Oh, puppy, I'm sorry. Oh, you guys, I just kicked my dog. I'm sorry, babies. I'm going to put my email in the chat again. Bob, you are most welcome. Whoops. Oh, that's not how you spell it. Thank you, Marcia. You guys are awesome. I'm a hunting pecker, so it takes me a long time to find keys. I'm not a typist at all. I hunt and peck. So if anybody is interested in a free in-depth card reading, send me an email. I'll be happy to put you on the list. All right, Matthew. Let's see what we have for you. If Matthew is still here, you get to choose you can choose your oracle, or I'll just pick one for you. Oh my gosh, I have stuff everywhere. You absolutely can change your question, Matthew. It's not going to change the cards in any way, shape, or form. It's the whole stand. It's a tripod, and my foot keeps hitting one of the legs, the one leg. John, thank you for being here. You are absolutely correct. So you're saying that she didn't even like act like she saw you. She just like totally ignored you. All right, John, please be not John, I apologize. Bob, please be nice. All right. So she totally ignored you like you weren't even present. Where did Matthew's message go? All right. I timed him out. I timed him out. I gave him the benefit of the doubt when he said he was emotional, and I gave him his reading, and then he went back to um, being rude again, so I timed him out. I was like, all right, that's enough. All right, so Matthew, the first card you have is a no to your question. I really don't think she wants to rekindle anything. But the nine, so discs is a no card. This card represents security. It says you want for nothing, you are content, you're happy, you're secure, you're safe. But security comes with a price. There is a lack of thrill or risk. So it kind of represents that you might be getting a little bored. It can also represent a donation from a sponsor. But more importantly, Matthew, it's a no card. Yeah, I gave him an opportunity once. Once. That's it. I took, we don't have a lot of moderators anymore because there's been so much trouble. People being blocked accidentally, stuff like that. So we're still working on it. Some people have their shield back. The next card you have, Matthew's Major Arcana Ra. This card represents the world. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. That's 19. That's not 21. This card represents the sun. It's after a 1 year period. It's a 1 year period and overcoming obstacles. You now find yourself, it's joy. You now find yourself in a place of positivity, clarity, illumination. It's time to put yourself first, treat yourself, and live life to the fullest. Because it's the sun, it can also represent the daytime or the summer. But again, a 1 year period and overcoming obstacles. Note the direction he's facing towards your future, moving on. You have the Six of Cups, which is our emotion suit. The six represents that something has just happened to take things to the next level. It represents childlike wishes, first feelings, first flutters, a reunion, or the rekindle of something from your past. You have Major Arcana Saket. This card is justice. It's advisable that you step back and be objective when making decisions. No knee-jerk reactions to solve problems. Take note of it's a positive and a yes card. Take note of the direction the cards are facing. Now, I also want to note that this is your past card. Is it possible she didn't even notice you, Matthew, at the light? Tina pops in every once in a while. 7 waves, hello. Fifi, you did not give him bad juju. He brought that bad juju with him. Fifi doesn't remind me of a poodle at all. That's just crazy. All right. It is time to move on. You have the Three of Cups. Cups. This card represents joy. There's 2 cards. Joy. Joy. It's a celebration. It can be a social event, an engagement, a wedding. More importantly, it says go for it because it's a successful conclusion. If anybody invites you to go somewhere, Matthew, go. Whether it's any social event. It can be an engagement, a wedding, a celebration. If you're invited, go. Say yes. And I can't remember what oracle you said you wanted. My uncle used to call me Spacey Tracy. Fifi's much better than Spacey Tracy. Trust me. Is it Anu? Is that how you pronounce that? I'm going to pull a map card for Matthew. Yeah, Matthew, in all honesty, what's meant for you will never pass you by and will never require this much work from you either. Anu. We just need an oracle for Matthew, and then it's Ashwin's turn. You have Spirit of Place, upright. Yeah, right? I can understand that. I'm 55. This card says that our ancestors believe that everything has a spirit looking after it. The trees, the birds, plants, rivers, mountains, they have their own essence. When this card arrives, it says the answer to your question is in the overarching theme of your circumstances. Is your question about struggle? The answer is to relax and let go. Let go of your need to control the situation. If your question relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and then name it, you'll discover the answers you've been seeking. Your greatest power is your authenticity. It's a beautiful card. Ashwin, you are next. Oh, my coffee. Then Melissa. Ashwin is the last one, number 13 on the list, and then we're going to our star people. Aniket, take that train ride. Take a risk. You never know. I have a friend, the old crone. She comes on here once in a while. She travels by train all the time. She doesn't care how long it takes. She loves it. She packs her bags. She brings her snacks. 7 waves. There may be room. I'll put you on the list. I can't promise. Actually, there's no way I'm getting to everybody. But Super Chat will get you next in line immediately. And again, the minimal amount. I'm not asking for your life savings. I can't even shuffle stinking cards one more time. Yes, Tammy. All right, Ashwin, you can choose your oracle. Because the tarot was fast. The first card you have is the 8 of Discs. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. New York time. Earth. Earth wisdom. Thank you. I mean, you can stick around. You never know. You never know. I just might have enough time, but I doubt it. I thank you for being here. And the more I talk, the more time I take. The first card you have is the 8 of Discs. It's the Journeyman's card. It's working hard or studying hard toward a goal. So keep on this path. This, whether it's training or studying, whatever it is. It's been a long, hard road with a lot of time and money. The skills you've acquired will serve you well. You have good grounding and you will be rewarded well for your talents. You have the Ten of Swords. 10 represents the completion of a cycle. It represents betrayal and something happened that you least expected. You may literally feel like you've been stabbed in the back, but it's done. It's over. Whatever it is, you now know about it. It's out in the open and you can move forward from that or move on. You have Major Arcana Mott. This card represents strength. It is through inner strength, power, courage, being generous. Be like the trees, strong but bendable. Stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain your composure. You have self-acceptance for your oracle. Oh, there I kicked you guys again. Yesterday I had them perfectly positioned. Today, not quite so much. Witch hazel harmonizes opposites, encourages the acceptance of individuality. Goldstone helps with attaining goals and recognizing one's values. The journey to self-acceptance can be challenging. We humans are contradictory creatures that seek order. Reconcile your seemingly opposing qualities and find the common root. Overcome society's brainwashing and accept that you are enough. You have value. The trek to achieve self-acceptance is worth it. And my friend, you are worth it. It says, I accept myself as I am. I recognize my contrary nature and revel in the creative chaos that is my soul. I am enough. And you are. And shame on anybody who doesn't believe it. Melissa, you're next. Matthew is your person's name. That's kind of cool. Good for you. You can never go wrong paying off your debt. Good for you. All right, Melissa, let's have that oracle. You have a beautiful day too, my friend. Thank you for being here. The first card you have, Melissa, is Major Arcana, Hathor. This represents the Hierophant. It's a wisdom card. It's positive. It's yes. It says seek wisdom and knowledge from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. So you know this person. They literally been there, done that, and there's your other cards. It doesn't have to be an older person. It can be a younger person who has experienced life already. But on the flip side, it can also represent an unwelcome authority, like a parent. You have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is that you are your own worst enemy card. It's a call to organize, and it represents indecision, inner conflict, and that you're facing a tough choice. Joyce, hello, welcome. Yes, I have a list, but I'm only here until a few more minutes, a little bit before 12. So, tough choice. Two of Cups. That's your second two of the day, a call to reorganize. This card represents that which nature has sanctified. It's a relationship, and it represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord. I apologize, my coffee just hit bottom. The next card you have is the Five of Cups. This card represents loss, shame, guilt, quite possibly 3 have been taken and 2 remain. It can represent an inheritance from a male in your family. This card can represent a bitter marriage or frustration in marriage. Melissa, you can choose mermaid. Thank you. More important, it represents the need to turn your turn your back on past mistakes. And it's a call for boundaries. Trey, hello, welcome. You guys are all tuning in toward the end. Don't forget, we'll be changing our clocks soon. So the time change is going to mess things up. Marsha's next. Love. Squazly, hello, welcome. Heidi, hello, welcome. All right, love. Open yourself to universal or romantic love. It says put yourself out there. Go on a date or rekindle the love within your current relationship. Marsha. Don't forget, I will be back tomorrow. Aw, Marsha, thank you. My email, Joyce, is at the top of the chat. I offer in-depth card readings too. That's a whole layout, not just the daily ones that fall. 1, Marsha. Victory, the start of something new. Also shows downsizing may be required. You have the King of Swords facing your victory card. King of Swords. King represents an older, mature male whose active influence is either entering or leaving one's life. The King of Swords says, don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution, Marsha. Again, take note of the way he's facing. You have the Prince of Wands. Prince represents a younger, active, enduring situation or person. Male. Appearance-wise, this one could be light, fair-haired person. And this king is a darker-haired person. The Prince of Wands says, it's a corresponding card. And everybody will benefit if this person is sincere. But the thing about this person is they're going to lose. They need to be in charge. They need everybody to know they're in charge. They're going to lose interest. Marsha, do you know what oracle you want? They're going to lose interest. They get carried away. Maps. (10 a.m. New York time). That was fast. You have the coming apart in the upright position. Oh, all right, here we go. I was like, I can't find it, and I'm wasting time. This is a sign to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has a commitment been broken? Do you need to break a promise? Or do you need to change course because you took on more than you could handle? This is the perfect time to reassess goals and values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Or have you created a partnership that's not mutually beneficial? Separation, disillusion, and dispersion are in focus right now. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase that relationship out of a sense of fear. The price you'll pay will not be worth the prize. Separation brings good fortune. How much time do we have? Oh my gosh, I don't think we're going to make it. That's it. I'm done. 7 waves. Let me pull you a card. But if you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Notification bell. We have a 2 of discs. You are your own worst enemy. No. 2 of discs is an organizing, balance, dedication, adaptability. For everything you do, ensure somebody else does something as well. Keep a balance. This is my most favorite card in the whole deck, 7 waves. The Ace of Pentacles. It represents perfect contentment, infinite opportunities, material opportunities, a place of wealth. If anybody offers to help you, 7 waves, say yes. You have the King of Discs. Note the direction he's facing towards your current situation. The King of Discs, in a world of success, there's no room for ambition without real grounding. So you need to think about your future security, not just today's security. Create long-term plans. And, more important, read the small and fine print everywhere. Discs, all of this is a speculate to accumulate. So, speculate to accumulate. But before you do, make sure every single project or opportunity is viable, which means will make you money. With that, I'm going to end today's reading. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are amazing. I'll see you in the next video. Right here. You see that? I'll see you tomorrow.